Good afternoon, students. Today I'm going to teach you science. And when you look at this board, you can see today is Thursday, 7th May. So I'm going to teach you science, and our topic today is living things, non-living things. So I write it like this for you to understand what I'm going to explain about living things and non-living things. So when we are talking about living things, science made it for us to understand that they have two things. Living things is something you know that can breathe, eat food, poo-poo. Do you understand? So you know what is, when we're talking about something is breathing is, and another thing is that living things can grow up, and living things can reproduce, have baby. Living things can drink water, eat food. So let me start from this. Let me explain from, use this plant to explain about living things. Living things, when we are talking about living things is human being like me. I'm a living thing, and plant is a living thing. Animal is a living thing. So I use this plant to give you an example about living things. So you can see that plants can grow. This is young plant. And you see that this plant is small, and by the time the plant will be growing and have fruit, after everything, this plant will have fruit. So that is how to understand what is living things and non-living things. Okay, another example about non-living things is, this is what? Rock. You can see now, this is rock. I have two rocks here, and you can look at it very well, so you understand what is rock. Rock cannot eat. Rock cannot grow. Rock cannot drink water or breathe. Rock cannot breathe. So this is, for example, for you to understand different things between living things and non-living things. So rock cannot, this is rock, R-O-C-K. So this one is what? Plant. P-L-A-N-T. So plants can grow up and have food, to show you that is what? Living things. So now let us see the example. Now let me ask you, can plants grow up? Yes. Plants can grow up. Yes. Can plants drink water? Yes. Can plants eat food? Yes. Plants can eat food through soil. So yes, plants can eat food. Okay, let me ask you, for example, can rock grow? No, rock cannot grow up. No. Can rock drink water? No, cannot drink water. So can rock eat food? No. So now, when you look at this thing, I give you an example, and I hope you will understand what I'm trying to explain. But when you look at this picture, you see the most important things I want you to understand about these living things and non-living things. Look, this is human being, is living things. This one is camel, is what? Living things. This is flower, is living things. When you look at here, you can see the small bird. Bird here is living things. And look at this tree. This tree is living things. Like I give you an example about this plant. This plant will grow up and bring food for us. The fruit, to show that the plant is a living thing, because plants can grow up. But when you look at this, you can see that this cup is not a living thing, and look at this fan is not a living thing. Fan cannot grow up, and fan cannot eat. Now look at this teddy bear. This teddy bear cannot grow up. This teddy bear cannot breathe. Now when you look at this vase, you can see that this vase cannot breathe and cannot grow up. That is the example of non-living things and living things. So this is living things, and you can see that human being can grow up and have baby to show that it's living things, and human being can poo, and human being can breathe. So now I hope that you understand difference between living things and non-living things. So when you look at this picture now, you can see that for you to identify living things here, this one is what? Living things, and this is non-living things. So this is non-living things, this is non-living things. And look at this, tiger is what? Living things. And horse is what? Living things. This one is non-living things. Now this is, look at this girl, this the girl is living things, so we circulate. This is non-living things. Chair is non-living things. Pencil is non-living things. Okay, so living things, non-living things. Living things, bird is living things. So this is good example for you to understand the one is living things and the one is not living things. So for this example, I hope you understand difference between living things and non-living things. So I'm going to send you some worksheets for you to write and color and show me the one is living things and non-living things. Like when you look at this example, when I send you the worksheet, you are going to color the one is living things and the one is not living things. Okay, for you to show that you understand the living things and non-living things. Okay, so you can see that we have locks here. Locks is not living things, for example. So, and we have bicycle here. Bicycle is not living things. We have teddy bears here, non-living things. Okay, so tomorrow, when anytime somebody asks you, do you know what is living things and non-living things, you give the person good example. For example, you see plant around your house or anywhere. I give you example with plant. Plant is living things because plants can grow up and plants can drink water by use. Plants can drink water, and plant and rock is non-living things. Rock cannot grow up. It will remain like this, cannot grow up, cannot drink water. So that is the good example for you to know rock is not living things and rock is non-living things. Okay, and when you talk about book is what? Non-living things. Like this pen is non-living things. So when someone asks you, do you know what is non-living things, we have many non-living things around us and we have living things around us. Plant is living things, human being is living things, animal is living things. So this is a good example for you to know difference between living things and non-living things. I hope you understand. When I send the worksheet, you will write it and color it and show me living things and non-living things. Thank you and bye bye. See you again. Bye.